Museum, and this occasion we are passing through some of the, or documenting some of the pictures from the collection that were at the opening on March 25th. It's called Works on Paper, and also related to details on the paintings. Thank you for looking at this particular video. We are now filming the parts of the work on the March 25th exhibition. This actually, although the exhibition is called Works on Paper, this is a collection, part of the collection of the what they call the classics, Memories of Havana, Memories of Cuba, and the details, as I mentioned, are very visible here in this particular painting. So with this, I'm commencing the filming for this particular exhibition. As mentioned on the press short presentation, Works on Paper is the name of this particular exhibition. This is a painting that is from the collection of Walls of Havana, and there's some details there. You see the boat kind of on the waiting, and also the image of this iconic image of this girl in the middle of the aisle. Some of these paintings have been called the end of the aisle, and this is another painting with the boats seemingly waiting to leave Havana, and the church. These are the details, the church in Regla, and the fishing boats, and the warehouses that are so much a theme of my paintings too. And this particular one, which is central work, is the light at the end of the tunnel. It's in black and white. It has graphite and acrylics, and it's very significant at this time in the history of Cuba in 2015. Thank you. I have taken lights off so to avoid the reflection. This is a boat from waiting to depart also. That's with fruits inside. This from the fruit collection. There is a Havana skylight from the look from the center of the bay, and the Morro Castle at the other end, and of course the Cuban skies. This is another again the aisle of this waiting. The aisle of the waiting. Here's Havana at the distance again. And then I'm going to turn the lights on to just see other parts of this collection here, which are some oils that I want to show here. I've been seen before, I believe. This is a Romance by the Bay. This is a midnight tuck in my hometown. It's an allegory to things that happen in town in the middle of the night in my Regla. And this painting here is also a feature, and it's been also in the Spanish speaking recording that I did, and it's already in internet, YouTube, as well as this one will be. It's in Spanish, and it talks in this particular painting done in Spain. Has a comparison of the decay and looks of Havana and the Malecon. No progress in that, and here in the other end, all the towers and the progress with the democratic situation in Spain, south of Spain. Almeria, where I used to work for a period of time this year, have an exhibition there also. This is a time of butterflies. It relates to my childhood memories. The details are very much visible. And this one is one that has my particular liking also about details, because it's a burning of St. John's. It's called. It's a tradition from Spain where they burn a dummy, and this is a shadow of father and son walking behind the bonfire. The children wait, looking. Other people also the shadows projecting. And this is in Havana, La Loma de la Ermita in Regla, the hill of the Hermit. And of course, you can see the skyline of Havana and the boats on the bay in the night. St. John's night, burning of St. John's night. Here is this painting, of course, it's already been known. I want to pay homage to the ladies in white from Cuba. And this painting and this again is surreal in some ways, like it has some details, of course. The same church with the fishing boats waiting, and here's Havana skyline at the end. This is from one side of the bay, right in front of my house where I used to live. I was born, and this the romantic boat is also up here in some of the works. This one is of my particular liking too, and actually most of them, my memories of Cuba are. This is El Valle de Vinales, the Valley of Vinales, in the province of Pinar del Rio, the western side of Cuba. Beautiful and timeless place, which is everybody should be able to see it and enjoy the scenery, and not only that, but the peaceful, never ending, timeless, as I said, atmosphere in the valley. This is a memory of Spain. It had to do with the season and all this area of progress that I mentioned a little while ago in Almeria, south of Spain, southeast. Here some images on the sky. Might be allegories. This painting is called At the Shadow of the Liberty Ship. Havana is again at a distance here, and the ships that are waiting to be loaded or unloaded. And this is a detail that this is a shadow of the Liberty Ship. It's a reflection of the flag from the ship. These ships were the ones that were used for cargo up to Europe and back from Cuba, and bringing many scrap of metal that I remember when they dismantled all the installation that were in the industry, particularly in the Havana Coal Company, where my father used to work. And then again, this is another memory of semblance, of memory of the cattle running in the Isle of the Frog, which give us a memory also of Hemingway's story about Pamplona in Spain with the running of the bulls. And there's, of course, they're detailed here, children running in front and sometimes in back of the bulls. And the imagery is very representative. This is another memory of Cuba, the Noche de Aguinaldo, in the mist of the morning mist, when me and my friend Lloyd were going hunting. And of course, there's memories. This is a painting from the collection of fruits. This is the many lights of a still light. And I'm going to run quickly, even passing by many views of paintings here, just to come to the other side of this wall here, to capture by the end of this video, that I hope is the liking of everyone. Talking about details, it's an expressionistic video, and it has, these are the waters of Havana Bay, which are usually very dark and murky, even more so now. And these revolving waters that bring in imagery that is part of the imagination, part of the significance and symbolic, if you want, historic in a way. This is the boat. It's like a ferry boat they used to take the students and the people back and forth from Havana and Regla. And here's the church at the distance. And let's say, well, this is a very memorable painting, and let's go to Regla. Okay? Thank you for looking at this video. Bye.